the conversations have already, I've seen a few of them circle out there about what Anthony Stolarz' compensation might be on his extension. And, people were throwing out big numbers. And I look at this and I understand Dostal is an RFA. I understand he's 5 years younger, maybe even 6. I think Anthony Stolarz is 30 or 31.
Yeah, he's in his 30s.
But I look at that and I go, well, that seems favorable to the Toronto Maple Leafs in extending him. Because maybe you need to pay him that. But Lucas Dostal is Lucas Dostal, right? He's played more than 35 games in a season.
Well, there's about as much evidence that Dostal is as good as he is as there is for Stolarz.
Right.
Right? And all respect to Stolarz, who I would trust with, my firstborn. Like, he's so good. Mm-hmm. He's so damn good. But, like you said, for some reason, Woll is the only one who has the reputation of being made of glass.
Right.
Yes. And I'm not even talking about the playoff thing, which is just straight up head trauma. But this guy, unfortunately, misses a lot of time. And he's had recurring injuries throughout his career.
He started his most games ever last year, 33.
33. God, I would love to get him locked up, though. That'd be awesome. Him and Woll. I'd like to see, speaking of guys who didn't have the greatest start to their season, Woll started the damn thing hurt. I would like Woll to have more of the net. Last year was a little wonky because it was like Stolarz had to be the starter. Then Woll had to be the starter.
Because Stolarz went down. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to see it be a little bit more of a tandem and they can sort of save each other. They have 15 back-to-backs. That's a lot of games where you're going to need those guys to switcheroo. But locking up Stolarz, I don't think should be that difficult.
Do you think, guys, and I asked this question to both of you, do you think it will come in and around what Lucas Dostal is, or can the Leafs ask a guy, in his UFA years to be like, no, you're not quite at that level, and that guy's a 25-year-old. Like, can we?
It should definitely come in less.
Yeah,
I just wondered if the UFA thing skewed it or not, and the exploding cap.
Like, there's just not a track record there of a starting goaltender. He was never been a starter in his career up until last year, and last year you wouldn't even say he's the starter because he missed so much time.
Goalies always get screwed, right?
Yeah.
Goalies always get screwed. Like, they have no trade value for some reason, and you need to be the elite of the elite to get those crazy contracts. Like, how many double-digit goalies have there ever been? 2? Mm-hmm. Right? Price and Bobrovsky. That's it. Well, and with Price, I was going to say, and for most of it, that didn't work out.
He hasn't played.
He did get you the one berth in the Cup final, but yeah, he didn't bloody play. Bobrovsky, for the first couple seasons, we were looking at that like, oh shit, that's a mess of a deal. Mm-hmm. And his body got better, and obviously the team got better in front of him. Vasilevsky makes less than 10 somehow, right?
And Igor.
Igor
has the highest contract ever.
I forgot about Igor.
$11.5 million.
But earned.
All right.
I would have no issue giving him that. Shesterkin.
Stolarz?
No, not Stolarz.
Yeah. I there's no way it should come anywhere close to $6 million unless this season he goes out and wins the Vezina. I just think like he was the backup goaltender for Anaheim, which is funny because of this conversation.
Yes.
And then he's the backup goaltender in Florida. And then first time ever starter in Toronto, gets injured. Joseph Woll has to take over for a little bit. And then now he needs a contract. So there's got to be a middle ground for team and player.
Yeah. I wonder how close to, I don't think it gets it done, but I wonder how close to getting it done Joseph Woll's literal contract comes.
If we're thinking it should come under Dostal's number, and significantly so.
Woll is 3 years, 3.66.
So maybe he's a 4 with a 4 in front of it. 4.5 or
4 something.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Dostal is a game-eating, Vezina contending goalie.
26.
20, yes. Yeah.
The one
Stolarz, he's fascinating, right? Because he's clearly unreal, and you do not have faith in him to play half a season on account of he's never done it.
Yeah, 34 total games last year, 33 started. Now, when it comes to that deal, is that something that you guys, do you wait on that to see how he does this year? Or do you take the risk and do what you did with Joseph Woll and said, yeah, I know this is an often injured goalie, which Woll was.
Yeah.
But sign him to the extension anyway. Get it done this summer. Don't think about it.
I kind of see incentive for both parties to get it done, to be honest. Like, if you're Stolarz, you could use the security because there's no guarantee this goes well. You might get injured again, and what happens if Woll is really good, which is not out of the question, right? You're not going to play a ton. And with the Leafs, I mean, with the cap, everyone's number is going up. So if he's unreal for you, you're happy about that because you're probably winning most of those games. But, I wonder about a team like Edmonton, who Stolarz did used to play there. And there's probably some people within the organization I would love to know the guy in the Oilers organization who's like, I always knew. I always knew. Yeah.
There would be one. Jesse, what would you do? Would you wait or would you go, you know what, let's get it done?
I would sign Anthony Stolarz tomorrow if his agent was willing to talk about it and discuss and do a deal in that $4.5 million area. I think it's smart business to get this done early because if there's a situation where as a first-time full-time starter, if that's the way they go, he's the 1A and Woll's maybe 2 or 1B. He could have a great season and command too much money. I would lock him up right now because I think he's a good goaltender. If you think somebody's good and has that potential, just do it now.
Why would you sign him tomorrow and not today? What's your hesitation?
Today we're busy with the podcast and everything, so I gotta take.
They're so signing him tonight. No.
Well, hey,
So-
as long as it's not Thursday night.
Yeah, you're right.
No, Joseph Woll, Anthony Stolarz extension coming at 5:01 on Thursday.
Oh,
when it's going to get signed. Ratchet Living is listening right now and going to fuck us as much as he can.
Or it could be next Thursday, which is technically supposed to be our last of the.
Yeah, that'd be annoying too. Yeah.
And the Robertson extension.
No, I think you got to get this done.
Matthews trade.
This is where you get the discount on the deal. You're
Right.
giving him the years of security. He's unproven because he hasn't been a starter full time. Go give him the money and make the bet that he's going to be good. Because do you guys not believe he's going to be really good?
I think he's going to stay healthy.
I think he's going to be great.
I think he's going to be great, but I think people are also forgetting how we spoke about Stolarz last year. Mm-hmm. When they got him, it's like, okay, he led the league in save percentage. Okay.
Yeah. That's not how I talked about
this guy.
I was an Anthony Stolarz truther from the get.
He was. Sir. Oh yeah, he got it as the backup, and he played behind Florida. He played behind Bob. He's friggin' unreal.
Still put up the numbers. Here's the thing. I hope that first off, if they're able to get what Jesse mentioned as the number, like a 4.5, that means you get both guys for
it'd be
roughly what you pay Jeremy Swayman, just a little less.
Damn.
Now, Jeremy Swayman might play more games than both of those guys combined because of their injury history. So there is a bit of a trade-off there. I think that's great value. Again, both guys have got to get over the 40-game mark, or at least close 35-game mark. I think we got to push here. One's got to get to 50. One's got to get to 30.
If they both got over 40, then it's a perfect season.
Yes. Yeah. I expect some sort of strain in there.
You can't really get closer than that.
It's for the Leafs to only use 2 goalies in a season is almost impossible.
Yeah. But you don't have Matt Murray anymore.
But that's also it's just not a reasonable expectation.
Yeah.
I think out of an NHL team.
It's not, but it's the reason it's extra impossible is you have 15 back-to-backs.
Yeah.
Right? So one goalie gets injured, even if they're out 2 weeks, you're gonna have to use your third guy. Mm-hmm. And right now that's probably Hildeby.
Yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, the injury luck the Leafs had last season with these injuries that they had where Stolarz is out, they were so good during those periods of time when guys had to miss time because people will miss time, but it's a matter of when it happens and did you win without those guys? And because they have Joseph Woll, it was fine. Yep. It was good. They got through it, and then the most important parts of the season, Stolarz is back, and then Sam Bennett's hey, I got an elbow.
But they're friends.
But they're good friends, and that's besides the point.
That's unlucky.
Yeah. I wonder.
Unlucky.
I wonder how much last year Brad Treliving basically said at the press conference at the end of the season that Ilya Samsonov has expired and we will not be offering him a deal. He basically said it without saying it.
He's still a free agent, isn't he?
I don't know. But my what I was going to go with that is that he said also at that press conference something is wrong with Joseph Woll. We got to figure out why he keeps getting injured. You could tell the frustration.
Then he started the season injured.
But he stayed healthy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
One of the things that I think they missed the most with Anthony Stolarz not there this season was the puck handling. The Panthers crushed them without Anthony Stolarz puck handling, and Tanev has to absorb like 10 more hits a game because of that. You got to think Joseph Woll's working on that.
By far, the most hits in the entire NHL through 2 rounds. Yeah,
This is what I'm saying. I feel like for Joseph Woll to take the next step, he's got to. It's a weird thing to say, but he's got to get better at that sort of clearing, puck handling sort of stuff. I want to see him take some risks in the regular season to get it nailed down for the playoffs.
I am the inventor of if you're a goaltender, goal. My beer league goalie has it on the back of his jersey.
Oh, actually?
So I can yell it at him. But it's usually Steve. Don't give away the puck, you friggin' idiot. But yeah, he has to get better at it.
So are you okay with him giving you a few dang it's, a few if you're a goaltender, 10 the
What
goals
if he just stays in the net?
in service of
what if he tends the
getting
goal?
better at that skill?
What if he tends the goal?
Listen.
It was a real
I'm going
factor.
against the brand right now, but it's a skill that helps. It is a skill that helps.
It would have helped a lot, I think, against the Panthers. A small thing.
It's a small thing.
Don't let Adam convince you. Like the correct answer is the thing you yell.
Okay, I would say
Like,
this: if
tend
you're
the
not
fucking
comfortable,
goal, Joseph Woll.
if you're not comfortable with it, stay in your friggin' net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
nothing's worse than a goalie who thinks they're good at handling.
Who's
the
the
puck.
king of the Dangets? That one.
Jake
goalie?
Markstrom.
Jake Markstrom. That's
Jake, he's the king, the prince, the jack, the 10, the 8, and the 9, and
every week there's a Danget of Markstrom handling the puck.
Worst puck handling goalie in
Are you
the NHL.
excited to have Joseph Woll doing that now?
no,
Exactly.
no. If you're not sure, stay in your friggin' net.
The Leafs have last
Made a
year,
trade.
Matt Murray was their best goalie in the AHL with a .934 save percentage in 21 games. Dennis Hildeby at a .908 in 30. Artur Akhtimov, who we might see this year, .901 in 26 games. He is Hildeby I think is a 4th or a 5th round pick. Akhtimov is a 4th rounder from the 2020 draft.
Yes.
So we may yet see some NHL games from somebody in that 2020 draft. But he's looking like he's going to be very, very good.
Tale of 2 seasons. He started like 9-0 and wasn't able to maintain that, believe it or not.
And then there's Vyacheslav Peska, who played 2 games, 8.78 save percentage. He's probably a little lower on the depth chart. You're hoping that he turns into something maybe.
And they have one more guy in the K, Obvintsev.
Yeah, but he's not going to be available this year.
No, I was just going through the Adam. I'm just basically.
You're just throwing out knowledge now?
Yeah.
Just here's my knowledge.
July. You want to know who else they got, or?